Coastal erosion triggered by environmental and natural occurrences have resulted in extreme damage to archaeological sites at Satires Bay, as well as damage to homes and businesses in the area over the years. In an attempt to address it, the previous administration had sought to mitigate the impacts by constructing what is known as the Satires Breakwater Project, which was successful to an extent in protecting the lower Satires area. However, communities such as Mount Rodney and Mount Craven were badly battered, resulting in the loss of homes, businesses, and overall livelihoods. On Tuesday evening, Parliamentary Representative for St. Patrick West, Joseph Andal, hosted a meeting with the affected residents to discuss plans to alleviate some of the challenges.
We all would like to see things move rapidly. I don't think that there is anyone, whether it be a resident, someone who has lost his or her home, or whose home is under threat, or government wants to see any further delay in this project. As government, we are cognizant of the problems that people face in this area, and we recognize that there is a need for a solution to it. We also recognize that whatever solution we propose must be one that does not create a problem down the road, because no one can dispute that the breakwater has led to the protection of lower Satires. The buildings that were being battered are now relatively safe, and we have a nice beach, minus the Green Lake. But that came with the loss of Copeland Bay, Mount Rodney, Mount Craven, and heading further down west to Pithians and those areas. So we want to make sure that we, as the saying goes, you measure twice, 3 times, and you cut once.
During that consultation, government's proposed solution to address the coastal erosion in those areas, Mount Rodney and surroundings, were presented by the Chief Technical Officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure, Kevin Blash.
It would consist of 2 main things. So along the coastline, we would have a revetment or a stone packing along the coastline. So the purpose of this revetment is to stop any further erosion along the coastline that is affecting the houses in the area. Subsequent to that, we would also construct some additional breakwaters that are parallel to the coastline. So in essence, the finished product would be similar to what we have on Batway, where you have the rocks that are parallel to the coastline. So that is, from a visual perspective, what it would look like. And these are just some more detailed drawings. These are also placed in the back as well. The existing coastline. And then from the area between, so this is the river that comes out just to the left of the jetty. So from this area, all the way back to that drain that empties out into the Esplanade, right? Right, and it's connected to the malaria drain, that is what you call it, right? Right, so that is where the extent of the revetment would be. Because that is the area where we would have had the most degradation, and that is where a lot of the houses are at risk from being deteriorated. Right. Then directly opposite from there, out in the water, we would have a combination of submerged and emerging breakwaters. The purpose of which is to further kill the wave energy as it tries to erode the bay.
Candice Rampersad, an environmental scientist from Guyana, is responsible for conducting the environmental and social impact assessment.
Aim of the ESIA, the first one, like I said, is to minimize any adverse environmental and social impact before they occur. And the second one, this is very important, is we want to integrate what you say to us in the decision-making of the project, right, at the highest level. One of the things we're going to do is that we're recording all of this, and every single word that you say during the question and answer period, we will record it. We will make a matrix that shows what were the comments and how those comments were taken on board into the project moving forward. We will return again to you. We'll have another stakeholder engagement where we will present our findings and we will show you that you said to us this and we have included it in this area.
Christelina John, GBN News.